guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sid, the Garage Boy. Today we're going to talk about something interesting. We're going to talk about head gasket issues, right? So for those of you who may not be aware what is a head gasket issue is, it's pretty much end of an engine, right? The engine basically, in a way, let's go ahead and go through it in the junkyard for those cars that are right around $4,000, $3,000, right around there, because in order to fix a vehicle costing maybe the value of the car, and then the job itself, the labor cost is massive, right? 2,000, anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000. $1,500 is like the lowest, right? So head gasket issue is where you're driving down the road and your car basically starts smoking, right? It can happen because of a thermostat malfunctioning, not having enough coolant, because of a leak somewhere, water pump issues where the water pump isn't able to kind of push the coolant all around. This is where the coolant is the essential piece, right? The coolant, you have tunnels in your engine. The water pump actually pushes the coolant into these tunnels within the engine and cools the engine in normal operating temperature, right? It cannot be too hot where it's like going above 250 degrees, 300 degrees, right? Or it cannot be too low where it's the thermostat's always open and the temperature of the engine is like maybe going 120, 100, right? So it's too cool. It cannot be too cool or too hot. If it's too hot, you have a problem. So you're going down the road and your car starts smoking. First things first, turn off the engine immediately, right? Turn it off and call a tow truck at this point. If it starts smoking, that thermostat, that temperature gauge on your dashboard should not go above the middle. If it starts hitting 240, 260, right around there, turn it off. You're gonna melt away the aluminum with your head, okay? So first things first, turn off the engine, get yourself towed to a nearest shop or bring it home. Have someone look at it if you have somebody, maybe family member or friend that can take a look at your vehicle. Now, I have a quick fix, okay? A conventional method, it'll cost you actual, you could remove the head, which the gasket sits in the middle. This is your head, this is your block. It actually sits right here. You have to replace this. The head gasket actually seals the top part of the engine, which is the head and the block, right? So that the coolant will be able to easily pass through and keep the engine nice and cold. Now, the conventional method or the right method or the method where you want to flip cars, you want to replace that piece. It only costs $100. There's a lot of work, of course. You got to do that. As a disclaimer, don't go, put this stuff, the quick fix that I'm going to show you right now, this stuff into the engine and just sell off your vehicle. No, that's not what I'm trying to convey here. What I'm trying to convey here is for those people who have their own vehicles and maybe it's $2,000, $3,000, and you want to be able to kind of get more miles out of your vehicle before you junk it, right? It's only $2,000, $2,500, $3,000 value. You have a quick fix, you have an option, and that option is bars leak, head seal. You have other products out there that I never tried. This one I tried with my dad. My dad had a 2008 Honda Odyssey, and he poured this stuff in, and he's allowing the vehicle some more life out of it. He has over 240,000 miles. He's going to junk the vehicle anyway. But until, as far as the budget goes, until he can actually buy one, he's pushing the car a little bit extra. Bars Leak, Head Seal, Bars Leak brand did wonders for him. He was able to get the vehicle out. He's able to drive, and he's, basically getting more miles. You want to save money? You want to get yourself back out on the road? You don't have the time or the budget to go ahead and get yourself another vehicle or get this fixed, then try this product. I have no affiliation with them. It's something that's worked, that I tried with my dad's vehicle, and you guys can try it as well. Again, don't go selling and flipping cars using this. That's basically a big no-no. Now, you have over here, all you need to do is pour this stuff in. If it's full, if it has coolant in there, if it has coolant, if it's full, you take a turkey baster, pull some out, add, according to the instructions, per coolant, you need to add per ounces, okay? So that's basically it. You need to pour it in, turn the vehicle on for 15 minutes. You're gonna keep it on for 15 minutes, don't drive it. And you're gonna basically turn off the vehicle after 15 minutes and let it sit there for 30 minutes. You want to let it cool off, okay? Let it cool off. Once you have it cool off, this carbon and the material, it actually turns into glass, and seals those tunnels that I talked about, that I told you about, right? So you want to turn it off for 30 minutes, and then you could drive again and watch that temperature gauge. It should not hit above 240. Once it hits 240, you want to turn it off, okay? There's other products, there's KCL, there's older ones. This type of quick fix has bad reputation in the past. Okay, so yeah, just make sure you drive it after the 30-minute mile marker. You don't want your thermostat or your radiator to get clogged. You want to immediately turn it on while it's lukewarm. This stuff is pretty thick, right? Bars leak, it's pretty thick. So start driving it after 30 minutes. Follow the instructions to the T. I think it will make wonders for you. Again, this is for those who don't have the budget and want to make sure they get some more life out of their vehicle. They could go ahead and try this. Now, just to end it, go ahead and subscribe to the video, leave a comment, hit the bell icon, and hope to see you guys again on another video. Thanks. Bye.